Namaste, my fellow teachers. I know many of you are thinking about the challenge we all face, large-sized classrooms. Whether it's 50, 60, or even 80 students, managing such a class can feel overwhelming, right? Believe me, I've been there, and it's not easy. But let's talk about how we can tackle this with some practical strategies. First, let's admit it, handling a class with so many students feels like juggling watermelons. Pauses, audience chuckles, it's true. You are trying to keep everyone quiet, ensure they're learning, and by the end of the day, you are exhausted. But here's the good news, you don't have to do it all alone. That's where group learning comes in. Think about it. Instead of trying to manage every student individually, why not break them into smaller groups? Each group gets a task, and they work together. It's amazing how much calmer the classroom becomes when students are focused on their own group work. And don't worry about the noise, it's productive noise. When students have roles, like being the leader or note-taker, they're more responsible and engaged. Now, you might ask, but what about students who fall behind? How do we ensure no one is left out? That's where peer teaching comes in. We've all seen it. Some students grasp things quickly while others struggle. Why not pair them up? When stronger students explain a concept to their peers, it helps both. The struggling student gets help, and the stronger student reinforces their understanding. Win-win, right? I know you're wondering, but how do I even find the time to cover everything when the class is so big? Here's a solution that's been working wonders: flipped classrooms. Now, what's that? Simply put, students learn the basics at home. You provide short videos, simple readings, nothing too heavy. Then, when they come to class, you focus on activities, discussions, and problem solving. This way, you get more time to give individualized attention during class. But yes, you are probably thinking, will they even do the home tasks? To ensure they do, start your class with a quick quiz or have them write short reflections. Just enough to make sure they've gone through the material. And here's the best part, it frees up your class time for the real learning, where you can walk around, guide them, and interact more deeply with each student. I can already hear some of you thinking, but what about the noise, the behavior issues? Believe me, when students are engaged in their tasks, the noise becomes manageable. And with peer teaching, you've got students working together, helping each other, and keeping each other in check. Technology can be a big help too. Simple tools like WhatsApp groups, Google Classroom, or even shared documents can keep students collaborating beyond the classroom. You can monitor their progress, even outside school hours, and guide them wherever they need help. And let me share one last thing, this whole approach isn't just about teaching. It's about building a classroom community. When students take responsibility for their learning, work in groups, and help each other, they're learning much more than just the subject. They're learning teamwork, responsibility, and communication. So, to summarize, group learning means divide and conquer. Smaller groups, clearer focus. Peer teaching means let students teach each other, it lightens your load and boosts understanding. Flipped classrooms means teach the basics at home, use class time for interaction. Accountability means simple quizzes or reflections keep them on track. Use of technology means WhatsApp, Google Classroom, use them to stay connected. Believe me, these strategies can transform the way we manage large classes. So, let's take these challenges and turn them into opportunities to create a more dynamic and interactive learning environment. Thank you. Let's make our classrooms not just bigger, but better.